Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ifwa Park and today's video is centered on reading the guidelines for the prospective undergraduate applicants. Okay, so the guidelines that I'm going to read for you today is not the 2025 undergraduate guidelines. It's actually from last year, but I think they're not really going to change a lot from the guidelines, so I'm gonna go through it with you today. But when they release the guidelines for 2025 as well, I'm gonna do that also. Okay, so yeah, before we get into the video, kindly like and most importantly subscribe to my channel. Okay, we are at 718 right now and counting, so please help me build up the channel to 1,000 and more subscribers. Okay, so please, if you're not gonna pay for clicking on the subscribe button, kindly just hit it and put on the notifications so that whenever I post, you get a notification to go and watch my videos. Okay, now let's move into the video. So first of all, let's look at what the scholarship is all about. Okay, so I'm gonna split the screen for you to see the guidelines also whilst I am talking. All right, so yeah, I also made some notes here which I'm gonna use as we go through the guidelines. Okay, now let's look at first what the scholarship is all about. So the scholarship is a fully funded scholarship for prospective students all over the world who are interested in studying in South Korea for free. Okay, however, there are some countries that are eligible for the scholarship, so you have to go through the eligible countries to find out if your country is part or not before you decide to apply for this scholarship. Okay, so yeah, that is it for the first part. Also, there is a quota. Okay, there is a number of students that they take for each country. So when we look here, we have programs and universities. Okay, so degree programs, we have category period associate degree, 1 year of Korean language program plus 2 to 3 years of degree program. Then bachelor's degree, we have 1 year of Korean program plus 4 to 6 years of degree program. Okay, and when we come to the application tracks, we have the embassy and the university track. So if you are applying through the embassy, you have to submit one set of original documents plus 3 photocopies of the one set of original documents. Okay, listen again, one set of original documents, then you make 3 photocopies of the one set of original documents, so you have four sets of documents, sorry. So one set of original documents, then 3 photocopies of those documents. Okay, so it becomes 4 sets of documents all in one envelope, which you post to the embassy or you submit it yours. Then with the university track, you submit one set of original documents to the university that you are interested in. So with that, you can post through DHL or EMS or FedEx or wherever you want to post it. Okay, all right, now let's look at the quota. Track, they have general 79 people, overseas Korean 7, subtotal 86. Then when we come to university track, we have UIC. UIC has 60 students, regional university has 86 students, then associate degree has 30 students, 76 students. So all in all, they are going to take 262 students for the undergraduate scholarship. Okay, I think they take more students for the graduate scholarship, so the undergraduate is much more competitive. Even though the graduate scholarship is also competitive, I think due to the number of students in the undergrads, it is much more competitive here. Okay, now let's move on. Now, looking at the available universities and fields of studies, I think you should simply refer to the university file which is attached to the document on the scholarship website and look for the program that you want to apply and their department and whatever that you want to look for. Okay, all right. So all fields of study offered by GKS participating universities, then academic programs offered during evenings, short-term programs, online distant learning programs are not applicable. So please be careful not to go and choose such a program. All right, now let's go to, yeah, so here we have the available universities and fields of studies. Okay, divisions. So here when we look for the embassy track, we have type A universities and type B universities. So if you want to go for type A, for embassy, you can choose up to 3 universities. So you can choose 2 from type B and add 1 from type A, or you can choose 2 from type A and add 1 from type B. Okay, you can't choose all the 3 universities from type A. It's a risk for you, so just do either of them, maybe 2 from B, 1 from A, or vice versa. Okay, all right, now let's go to the university track. For the university track, we have UIC. So the UIC, they have 10 institutions, regional universities. They have 30 and associates degree. They have 1, 2, 3 universities. Okay, so when you look here, they have the number of scholars that they are going to select for each program, like the division. Okay, all right, please, I'm begging you, please, as I'm going through these guidelines with you, please take your time to watch the whole video. Also go back and read the whole guidelines, because some of you come and DM me and ask me certain questions that I feel you should know already from like the videos that I've made, from reading the guidelines. So like it's a bit frustrating sometimes when you come back and ask me questions that I've already answered in my videos, or like there are answers in the guidelines already. So please, I'm begging you, kindly read the guidelines very well, and please finish watching my videos. Okay, it's very frustrating to do this all the time. I'm begging you. All right, okay, now let's move on. So here when we look at the embassy quota, we have the countries and the number of students that they're going to take. Originally in Ghana, they used to only select 1 person for the embassy, but going through the guidelines again, I realized now they select 1 for the embassy, and university track 2, they have 1 quota for Ghana. So right now they choose 2 people, 1 for embassy, 1 for university track. Please go through the country quotas and know the number of people they are selecting from your country, so that you know how you're going to apply, if you're going to do it or not. All right, and mind you, it's very, very competitive. It's not easy. Okay, so yeah, please take your time to do that. All right, when we come to the university track, we have University Industry Corporation, that is the UIC. Okay, they are going to choose 60 scholars for this. Yeah, so here just go through it. Yeah, when you look at the programs and the universities and the number of students they are going to take, it will help you decide on the university that you're going to choose. Okay, then you come to the quota for regional universities. We have 86 scholars from 72 countries. So here, yeah, you can go through to check your country and the quota that you're going to take. Okay, then associate degree program, here to you check the countries and the number of people they are going to choose. All right, please go through this very, very well. Okay, all right, moving on. Okay, now moving on to eligibility. Now here, as they've written, all applicants must hold citizenship of NIED designated countries that are invited to take part in the GKS program. Okay, applicants, parents, or legal guardians must hold citizenships from another country other than Korea. If applicant or the parent hold dual citizenship, one who has both Korean citizenship and of another country, such an applicant is not eligible. Okay, so please, the remaining I need you to read it. Okay, you should be from another country, okay, other than Korea, to apply for the scholarship. So you can't have dual citizenships if you want to apply for the scholarship. All right, so you have to be from one of the eligible countries who can apply for the scholarship. All right, now for the level of education, bachelor's degree program is for applicants who graduated or are expected to graduate from a high school or from an associate degree program. Then associate degree program is for applicants who graduated or are expected to graduate from a high school. So it's your choice, either you go for the bachelor's degree or associate degree program. Okay, Applicants who have a bachelor's degree cannot apply. All right, so if you have a bachelor's degree already, you can't apply for the scholarship. Applicants who have associate degree can only apply to a bachelor's program, and applicants who are expected to graduate must first submit a certificate or of expected graduation at the time of application. So at the time that you're applying for the scholarship, you would not have your graduation certificate, so you can apply with an expected sorry, you can apply with a certificate of expected graduation. You can get that from your university. Okay, so yeah, but if you have already graduated with your certificate, then you have no problem. You just have to make an apostilled or consular confirmed copy of that graduation certificate. Now guys, please, people keep asking me about this consular confirmation, this apostille thing. Honestly, I've already made a video about all that in that video that I talk about documents to prepare for the scholarship. Please go and watch the whole video, I'm begging you. All right, I'm gonna attach that video's link to this video so that you go back and watch that video. All right, then yeah, the rest is not really applicable to you, so we'll just move on. Yeah, grades. So cumulative grade point, CGPA, of an entire curriculum from the previous degree program must meet one of the conditions. So score percentile should be 80% or above on a 100-point scale, or be ranked within the top 20% within one's class. So if you don't have a grade that is up to 80% on a 100% scale, then you can ask your school to confirm that you were part of the 20%, top 20% of your class. Okay, then here you see the CGPA must be equal to or above 2.64 out of 4, 2.80 out of 4.3, 2.91 out of 4.5, or 3.23 out of 50. Okay, right. If an applicant holds a transcript that does not provide CGPA information or is unable to convert his or her grades in one of the accepted GPA, then the applicant must submit additional documents officially issued by their respective universities or school describing the institution's grading system. Yeah, so if you cannot convert your results, then you have to ask your universities to provide you with, your school to provide you with a document showing the university's grading system. Okay, all right. Then with the age, you must be under 25 years of age when you're applying for the undergrad or the associate degree. Yeah, all applicants must have no ground for disqualification, example criminal history for overseas travel. All right. Then with health, all applicants must be in good health both mentally and physically. Then here, restriction, a person who has graduated or is expected to graduate from a Korean high school or who has graduated from a Korean associate degree program is not eligible. So if you have schooled in Korea, you are not eligible to apply for the scholarship. All right. Then a person who has had previously received, a person who had previously received a scholarship for a degree program from the Korean government is not eligible to apply. All right. Then a previous or current GKS scholar who are currently have completed or graduated from a GKS associated program are also not eligible to apply. Yeah, it's a lot, so please just go through the whole side with the restrictions. All right. Yeah. Now let's move on to the application and selection procedure. So with the embassy track, they'll do the first round. The embassy will go through the documents, and when they are done, they make their selection. Then they now send your documents to NIIED. Okay, then NIIED also does their selection and announce the second round, those who have passed, and then they'll send your documents to the respective universities that you selected. All right. Then after, they'll announce the final results in around ending of June or something. And the university track, you send your documents to the university, they will do their deliberations, select the students, send it to NIED next. Then with that, they will just they will announce the results, and at the end of June, together with the university track, they will release the final results. Okay. Now here is a selection schedule which I'll leave for you guys to go through. So with the documents application and like submission, the undergrads, they open applications in September. Please wait for them to release the documents in September before you start filling. You can use the previous year's documents to just practice, all right? You have to wait for the 2025 documents to come before you use that to fill your documents and submit to the embassy or the university track that you're going to take. All right, now selection timeline here, yeah, I'm gonna leave all of these things for you guys to go through. All right, so each embassy or university will release their first round selection or schedule application details on their website by mid-September. Then application submission, the deadline is set by each embassy or the university. Okay, so please go through the timeline here, okay, to know exactly when to submit and whenever they're gonna announce the students who have been selected or not. Okay, now here let's look at the documents to submit. All right, now here, this is a checklist for the application. So form 1 is the application form, personal statement is form 2, study plan is form 3. So you have to fill everything in the document that GKS has provided. Okay, you don't have to fill anything elsewhere, exception with the recommendation letter. Now they give you the recommendation form. Now let me open the recommendation form. Honestly, answering some questions over and over again is really frustrating, guys. Now when we go to the recommendation form here, which is form 4, here they've clearly written, please fill in your name and other required information below and deliver or email this form to the person who will write your recommendation letter. Request your referee to seal the letter of recommendation in an official envelope and sign across the flap. Recommendation letters that are not dated, signed or sealed will not be accepted. So here, you the applicant have to fill in your information, your name, citizenship, whatever you want to do, your intended major. Okay, then when you are done, you can email this or send it directly to your recommender and ask him or her to like follow the details here and write the recommendation form. They can use their template to write the letter for you and just attach that letter to this one, and put all of them in an envelope and seal it. That is all. Just fill your side here, email it to your lecturer, your teacher, or print it and directly give it to the teacher. Okay, then I think it's best to just email them because they have to type in everything. Okay, they have to type in everything, and if they can't type it, let them use pen to fill in this side. All right, but with the letter itself, please ask your teacher to kindly type it in his own template, attach it to this one, put it all together in one envelope, seal it and sign across the flap. Simple as that, and return it back to you as they've clearly written here. Please read the instructions well. Okay, all right. Now here, instruction for the recommender. After completing the recommendation letter, please add date and your signature at the bottom. Recommendation letters that are not signed and dated will not be considered valid. Please attach this form and your recommendation letter sealed in an envelope, signed across the back flap, and deliver the sealed envelope to the applicant, as I said. Now if you are applying for the embassy, the recommender has to make 3 photocopies of the original recommendation letter that he has written and enclose all 4 of them in an envelope. Okay, all right, now let's go back to the okay, now form 5 is the GKS applicant agreement, personal medical assessment, proof of citizenship, applicant and parents. So applicants, all you need is your birth certificate. All right, birth certificate to prove your citizenship plus a relationship between you and your parents. Okay, on your birth certificate they've stated your father, your mother, so that shows the relationship between you and your parents. So you make a copy of that, do an apostilled or consular confirmed copy of your birth certificate. Please do not apply for the scholarship with your original original documents because they will not be returned to you. That's why they have stated clearly in the guidelines, please make consular confirmed or apostilled copies of your original documents. Do not submit your original documents, okay? All right. Then high school certificates and transcripts, the same goes for these ones, okay? Don't submit your original documents. Just make consular confirmed or apostilled copies and use them to apply for the scholarship. All right. Yeah, so a score report of valid topic or English proficiency. Now these are optional, as they've written here. Optional. It's not by force. Okay, you can just, if you have, you can add to your documents to just give you more points, but if you don't have to, it's not a problem. Copy of awards and other certificates, make just copies of them, no problem. And applicants passport for traveling internationally, okay, copy of that. All right. Then yeah, here is for the embassy and the university after they are done with your documents. All right. Let's see. Yeah, so please, I beg you, go through these instructions down here. All right. I've already mentioned it about making consular confirmed or apostilled copies of your documents. All right. Don't submit original documents because they will not return it to you. All right. Let's move on. Okay, things to check when submitting application documents. Applicant must put the official name of the university department they are applying to. Applicants can only apply among the university and departments listed in the university information file. If an incorrect department is written on an application, such application may be disqualified in the evaluation. Okay, so please be careful when you are filling the document. And please number and label each document on the top right corner, like here, top right corner of each document, like number 8, high school graduation certificate, consular confirmed. You see they've put consular confirmed or apostilled in a bracket. Do not submit original documents. All documents should be submitted in A4 size or letter size document. If a document is smaller than A4, like the recommendation letter, attach it to a blank A4 paper. Okay, right. Then embassy applicants must check the requirements when filling in desired universities. Applicant can choose up to 3 different universities. Applicant cannot choose 3 different departments from a single university. Okay, all right. Then university track, you can only choose one, of course. Then the evaluation here, I'm not gonna go through it. I need you to go through the guidelines yourself, because I'm gonna do this again when they release the documents for the 2025 scholarship for undergrads. All right. Okay. Yeah, let's see. So this side is for the final announcements, when it's time for them to announce for the final students who are going to get a scholarship. Then here, successful candidates are required to prepare multiple copies of apostilled or consular confirmed graduation certificate before their entry to Korea. So after you've gotten the scholarship, after you make your consular confirmed or apostilled documents, please make scanned copies of them and keep them for future use. Okay, when you are coming to Korea, you just need the copies for later when you are changing your visa. All right. Then yeah, here is just the application period for the scholarship. Now let's look at the benefits. So the benefit is that you get an airfare economy flight, then settlement allowance, that is when you reach Korea they're going to give you 200,000 Korean won at the initial time of entry. Then monthly allowance for undergrads is 900,000, but they've increased it now. I think they've changed certain things now. I think they don't give the settlement allowance anymore, and they've increased the monthly allowance to 1 million or something. So yeah, let's just wait for the what do you call it, the 2025 documents. All right. Yeah, I think that is gonna be the best. Yeah, they've increased the benefits, so let's just wait and see how best we can go with it. Now the contact information here, you can go through them and contact the embassies. They have the contacts here, and some of the universities coordinators too. I think they have yeah, the emails here. So if you need to contact them, you can simply send an email to any of the coordinators in the desired university. Okay, all right. So yeah, we are gonna end today's video here. Honestly, yeah, this is all that I came here to do today. Now please, if you have extra questions after watching the video and going through the guidelines, please come and comment and ask me questions. I beg you, like, please read the the whole guidelines and finish watching the video before you come and ask me certain questions. All right, it's really frustrating to answer the same questions over and over and over and over and over again. I'm begging you. All right, so please, but if you have anything that you are curious about, kindly leave whatever question you have in the comment section and I'm going to respond to you. All right, now before I go, kindly subscribe, like, and share my video. All right, thank you so much for staying through the whole video with me. I'll see you guys soon when they release the document for 2025 in September, but I think I will make another video before that. All right, okay, so I'm gonna go now. See you guys next time. Bye.